Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. Welcome back. It's a brand new day. I get to pick some cards for you so we can take an energy temperature check to see what potentials and possibilities there are for us today. But don't forget, you can always create your own reality by making any choices that you want throughout the rest of the day. So nothing that I say is ever set in stone. These are general readings, which means everything may not resonate with everyone. So just take what does, toss what doesn't. And if you'd like a private one-on-one reading, you can book that at terriehuberman.com. And right now I'm running a special. If you use the code HALLOW, HALLOW 19 at checkout, you can get yourself a 25% discount off of a 45-minute reading, and that goes all the way to November 1st. So I've got my cards here. Let me just spread them out. I haven't looked at them just yet. Let's do a reveal and see what today could potentially look like and what implementation tool we can use to help us navigate our way through this human experience that we're having. Here we go. Reveal number one. We have the Queen of Hearts. Were we in Hearts yesterday? I think we were in Hearts yesterday. So we're back in the heart. La Campana. La Campana. Yes. We have trust. Trust. I felt like I had to take a really deep breath on that one. That one got me. Woo! That one got me. And last we have 10 of water. We definitely have a much more emotional day going on today. So we have the 10 of water, we have trust, we have La Campana, and then we have the Queen of Hearts. Okay, let me put this together for us. This feels to me like I'm getting this feeling of like a sinking feeling in my solar plexus. I don't like that at all. All right, let's see here. What is going on with us today? It feels to me like we might hear something that puts us in an emotional headspace. It's a very feely day. So every time I say it's a feely day, it's really important to listen to your body, to listen to what your body has to tell you, because your body is smarter than you are. So any pains, discomfort, or if you're noticing any emotion that's sitting in a particular part of your body, pay attention to it. But I am feeling this sense of what to me feels like sadness, could feel like longing, it could feel like heartbreak. I don't like this feeling at all, people. I kind of want to end the reading just because of the way I feel. Ooh. Feels like heartbreak and heartache and sadness. It feels like broken promises. It feels like broken dreams. It feels like realizations of what actually is. And I feel like you're going to hear something. So this is going to be triggered. This is not just like you wake up feeling this way. And it's so funny. It's like doing this reading is triggering me to feel this way. So I'm being triggered by this reading, which I don't like. It is going to, so it does feel like we will hear something. Somehow something will be said, we'll hear it, whether it's on the news, whether it's through family, friends, significant others, something that touches your heart, where I feel like there either may be some trust broken, or, because trust is involved, or it's about trusting the process. It's about trusting the process. It's super important to understand and know that whatever emotional trigger is happening for you is happening for you and not to you. It's a type of leveling up. You know, sometimes we might even feel this way when we recognize and we know we're not the same person we used to be. So that doesn't, I mean, I'm not saying that this is why you're feeling sad, because again, this feels like it's triggered from something well, I guess you can see it, like if it's read somewhere, but it's some sort of an announcement. I guess, you could read announcements, hear announcements. So, I mean, I guess I'll open it up to also read, not just hear, but you hear or read something that touches your heart. But what I was saying was, a lot of times when we're doing growth and change and evolving, there's parts of ourselves that we do lose, and that those parts of us die because they're no longer good for us anymore. We're no longer using them. And that's the ego part of us trying to keep itself alive, and it's dying. And so we can feel grief, sadness, or loss, even if we haven't lost anyone or anything, but we're losing parts of ourself that are no longer serving us. This could be remnant full moon stuff, actually, because this last full moon was a biggie. And so it could be that we still have repercussions. But again, like, this is about getting really, I guess you can say the implementation tool would be to get really ugly honest with yourself and look at what is really going on, and accepting it. So there's a state of grace that we can embrace. I think the other day I made a rhyme with grace too. But today is a day where we can embrace whatever it is. And it's not easy to do because so many of us want to go away, fuck you, I'm out. I mean, that's a behavioral pattern that I have, a coping mechanism that I have to deal with, being rejected, being put down, let down. I'm like, peace out, fuck you, I'm out. That's and I actually, I want to cry. This is touching home way too much. Anyways, as I sit here and cry to y'all, the implementation tool is to embrace. As hard as it is, it's to embrace. I did not think I was going to cry in today's reading, but this is just way too much, way too close. So it's a matter of embracing and accepting what we don't want to deal with. And we're going to be triggered by this. Like I said, I'm triggered by just doing this reading, but we'll hear about it or we'll read about it. And it's not a bad thing. It's all part of our development and growth. It just sucks ass. It just sucks ass. And I'm trying to find a joke so I could deflect all of this to you guys, but I can't. So this is me embracing publicly the emotions that I'm feeling. Look, I'm going to live through this, but it's a matter of trust. So just trust that everything works out fine. But the implementation tool is to get really ugly honest and dig deep. And and dig deep and embrace it. Like right now, I have to embrace this. This is what I have to embrace this publicly. I don't like this. You don't have to like things, but embrace with grace. So today, obviously, is a very emotional day. We'll get through it, just like I just did. So it's just embrace it. So as time flits here, because I've got to end this, the implementation tool is to just get really ugly honest and embrace whatever you get triggered by today, which will bring up a shit ton of emotions as evidenced by this reading. So there you go. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected, right? Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. Shit, man, stay connected to me, because now you never know which reading I'm going to cry in. I think this is the second reading I've cried in. Holy shit. You just never know when the waterworks are going to turn on over here. Anyways, stay connected, whatever you do. It's part of being human. We need connections. All right, guys, thank you for all of your support. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see ya on the flip side.